Hello. I think we're live. I think we're live. As far as I know, I want to share my screen. Obviously, um, we'll do that now. How do we do this? Chrome. Okay, I think we're live. I think we're live. Um, Let me just double check. Yeah, so we're live, which is good. Uh, I'll get to comments in a minute. I think there's a few things we need to kind of talk about. Uh, yeah, we are live. That's good. That's good. Thank you, DB. So if I flick between different things, does it still show up as live on them things that I flick up on? Only because I want to try and give you an example, and I can't check that. Let me just double check this. So if I can, I want to do that. Share screen. So I want to show you everything. If I can do that, window. Oh, let me try that. Let me try that. Okay, this will be better. So, firstly, I just want to say, and this is what I want to be completely transparent with you guys always, is that everybody who watches any crypto YouTuber, things like that, you know, I'm always going to be trying to be the most transparent I can possibly be. So here is kind of the back door. Let me just make sure this is definitely sharing this. I assume it is. I don't know. I haven't got like technical like skills that some have, but so as you can see, here is what I would have earned in the last 28 days. So £191 and 37 pence. As you can imagine, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. But it's okay because, in my opinion, that's honest earnings. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff lately about like people who are um, selling courses for like 4 grand, doing all this kind of stuff. If you want a course, we'll do a course right now. We'll do a course right now, and I'll obviously give it to you absolutely free. Also, in the description, there is an opportunity if you just come into the Telegram. It's completely free, and it'll remain absolutely free because a lot of people have been caught by this in the past. Right, you don't need to have some kind of ludicrous course or whatever. So I got a message today, and I'll tell you what it is, just so you can kind of have an idea of what I get on a daily basis. So I got a message from somebody saying, "Hi mate, are you looking for any new projects?" And I said, "No rug pulls and scams, no. It's a bit late for that. We've been going for 2 years. We're fully legit with a docs team. If you want to check us out, our website is jetsettoken.com. Oh, and congrats, by the way. It's refreshing to see someone that actually knows what they're talking about and not just selling out influencers, shilling meme coins for money. And I've said, look, I'm not going to lie, your project looks awful. So we'll have a look at it. So this is their website. Looks very nice. Initial thoughts. This is quite interesting. Like, you're happy with that, right? Let me hide that. Looks good. Looks good. Nice, you would say. But then, if you want a course, and this is the thing people are paying loads of money for. Here is Token Sniffer. So Token Sniffer is a website. It's free to use. You can go and do this yourselves. Type in any token address in there, and it brings up this 25 out of 100. So automatically, I'm thinking, this is probably shite. Then, if you want to look a bit further, you can go on to Dex Tools. Chart there looks horrendous. Shows you the market cap, things like that. It's not a honeypot. That's always good. But there's a buy, there's a sell tax. Um, Overall, looks shit. Would I want to talk about this project, promote this project in any way, shape, or form? No. And then if you want to look at the the coin market cap, like what the fuck is that? It's a right angle. It's an absolute right angle down. So for me, no, no. But this is the thing. Let's check the comments quickly. So, hi HLS, thank you for recent appearance on Sephral's live or Sepral. Sorry, I really struggle with his name, which is not good. It was good content, many good opinions, and you two had great vibes together. Cheers. Yeah, like this is the thing. So, what I'm going to get to is I'm going to kind of like, I'm always going to be really honest with you. He, to me, off camera, when we've had conversations, seems like a really good guy. And there'll be a few others that I mentioned that I think are really good guys as well. And then the ones that, I mean, look, I don't watch every single crypto YouTuber, so you might have some people who are good guys in your community, whatever. That's fine, but the vast majority, and the more that I'm in this space, the more I see that they are total bastards. A lot of them. Several, absolutely not. Really like the guy. Hi, mate. I know I keep asking, but are you bullish on Cineverse? Well, this is the thing. So I've always said that if it gets adoption, then I think it can do really, really well. Uh, it's got massively 100x potential. It is that kind of like, it's got the GTA vibe. I like that regard, but it needs to get adoption. So I'll bring the website up so you can see. It looks good to me. It looks good to me, but I can't say it's going to definitely 100x. Am I bullish on it? Yeah. Do I hold any? No, not at this stage. But I do actually quite like it. I think it could do really, really well. For me, anyway. We've got DB saying live. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Any news on Fanex going to Polygon and when it does, maybe a video on how to exchange, please? Well, you probably don't need one. This is the thing. So, Sepral, myself, Adam, uh, who's like a big commercial guy in Front Fans, spoke about this today on a Teams, or not a Teams, an X space. So go check that out. There shouldn't be anything to do. I've been assured that it's very seamless, so you don't have to worry about that. News-wise, no, but we did hear something really bullish today on the spaces that they actually do have a CEX listing, and it will likely to happen before the halvening. So that's good news. That's bullish to me. I'm happy with that. Go check it out. I think I've got it up here somewhere. Let's have a look. Because I've opened loads of tabs because different things I want to say to you. Yeah, here it is. So go here. Go on Sepral. I keep fucking his name up. I feel really bad for it. Go check this out. Play the recording. It's all there. Anything you want to know about migration, whatever you want to know about the fact that it's going to have a CEX, which is for me massively bullish. Let's have a look at this. Realistically, where do you think Welt can go? Like, I really like Welt. Again, I don't hold it, but I do think it's really, really good. I noticed recently as well, it's kind of starting to pick up in the market as well, and it is a good project by the looks of things. $2 million market is still pretty low for me. If you want to do as well, though, like we can do this live, so we'll go on the token sniffer because this is the thing. So people are charging an absolute fortune for courses and things, which I think is insane. I can get rid of that, right? Let's have a look. Token sniffer. So we'll go here. We'll have a look at it. Let's have a look. So wait for that to load up. So this is Fabwell. If you're not familiar, it's a gaming project. I think it'll do okay. I generally think it'll do well. 6, 7, 800. So that isn't as bad as before, right? So the reasons why it flags up is that all holders with less than 5% of circulating token supply, a wallet contains a substantial amount of tokens, which could have a large impact on the token price if sold. So then what you can do is go onto crypto rank, type in well, so you can check this stuff out. And this is the thing: people are literally saying, spend 5 grand on a course when you can do this yourself. So a lot of the time, you can have a look at this yourself. You can see how things are. I would recommend checking out things always on this. This has normally has like a wallet schedule, but we can look at token sale. So it gives you an idea of who's going to hold the most stuff, things like that. If anything concerns you, you can check. Let me go down the page a bit further. So we'll look at explorers. So we can look at holders 8,636. Have a look at holders. And we can look at that. I mean, bearing in mind as well, this is just a brief overview of things. Like you can check these things out, but obviously you've got to do further deep diving in to find out what it is. But from the top holders, there's 2 there that have a large supply. That's true. But obviously you would need one's token vesting. So it's going to be there. They're going to have to release those over a period of time. And then the rest, I don't find it that bad. I don't think that's that bad. Again, if you want to, you can come over to Dex Tools. All these things are dead. Easy if you do yourself. If you wish, of course. Or you can pay certain YouTubers large amounts of money just to come and have a look. So not a honeypot, good. No buy and sell tag, great. That's decent. But again, once you've done all these things, you still have to deep dive in, look at the team, look at are they doxed. There's various different things you can do to do that, or alternatively, spend a large amount of money on a course, which I would rather you spent that money on actual cryptocurrency. Like I'm not a financial advisor, can't give you financial advice, but if it was me, I'd want you to put that money to use for you. Like I want you to do well. I don't want your money unless you think you want to support the channel, which is absolutely fine. I don't have a Patreon because I didn't have the time to commit to it. As I said before, I've always been about how can we do things as a win-win? How can we do things that if you have to do it anyway, could there be a kickback towards me? Different things like that. So I've created a completely free Telegram, which is there. Feel free to join that. The link's in the description of the video, links in the description on the channel. Go join it. It's completely free. Everyone can join. I don't care if you're new to crypto or not. I want you to join it. I want you to just have conversations with people. Build that kind of knowledge base between each of you. I think is really, really important. So I think we had 30 people joined in the space of 3 hours. It was like it for me, a lot of people joined quite quickly. But again, complete transparency, join it. If you want to help the channel out, help me out particularly, obviously, I work a lot. I'm very tired. I'm tired now. I've got to be up in 6 hours. I've got to do a day shift and then on a night shift. I've got the AMA with Right Stream coming tomorrow on Monday as well. So I'm always busy. But if you want to, you can add some funds here, and I will spend them on crypto. That's just how I am. But obviously, if you don't have the money to do that, go and put it in your own bags first. Always keep saying that. You don't have to give me anything, but it's an option. It's an option. Again, how I think about win-wins is that I'm not sponsored by Mexi in any way, but I've took a referral link, and 11 of you have clicked it so far. That's great. Um, Again, this is full transparency. It's all behind the scenes. This is another way that you can support the channel, because what you do on Mexi will give me a kickback if you sign up via my link. But you don't have to do that. If you want to, go and set your own link up and send that around to your friends and family, or whatever it is. But these are just ways that I'm thinking, well, how do we do this where it's not, because the last thing I want to do is give you a Miro, which I've seen before, like everyone talking about a coin, pump it. I don't want you to lose any money. Do not want to lose any money. So most important thing to me is that I want you all to do well. How can you monetize an audience? Because bearing in mind, so many people are monetizing an audience in so many different ways. Now, I'm grateful for my audience. Every single view that I get, I'm really grateful for it. But I don't want to go, here's a meme coin, put all your money in that, and then and I'll sell that meme coin when you get high. That's not the way I'm going to do things. And I hope you appreciate that now that I'm fully transparent, always have been. Next thing is this, which is Tangent. Like, I don't even have a referral code for this right now, but I would highly recommend getting a Tangent wallet. I would highly recommend it, but I don't even have a referral code yet. But if you want to buy one now, then do that, because I have Tangent. I think it's really, really good. It's important to store your crypto. I've said it all the way through. The same way it's important to have multiple exchanges. Don't just have MEXC. Have KuCoin, have Kraken, Binance, Coinbase. Have loads of them, because when it comes to selling your cryptos, there's going to be times where some of these exchanges go down, particularly during a bull run, load of traffic. We have problems. Like in 2021, we had loads of problems. But then for storing your crypto, I would always recommend having something that you can, like Tangent is so safe, in my opinion. I'm happy with it. I use it. I'll get a referral link at some point, but for now, if you want to get one and you want to be protected, do it, do that. You don't have to sign up via my link if you don't want to. These are just options. These are things that I think, well, how can you get some kind of revenue from a channel without shitting on the people who are watching it? And I figure that, you need exchanges, you need cold storage, that kind of stuff. I don't want to shill you a coin that's going to go to zero, like Wall Street fucking memes, all that kind of shit. I don't want to do that. So that's kind of what it is. And if you want to look at what ad revenue looks like, there it is. I'm being very, very honest. Like that in a month, if you think that I do a video every day, a month's work, is that a lot of money? No, it's not. It's not. So the way I see it is, let's not try and pump a meme coin and then dump on you, because that's not what I want to do. Do I want to sell you a $4,000 course? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So the Telegram's free. Join that. Share all of your gems that you want to talk about, anything you want to talk about. And as we go forward, we'll flesh it out. We'll have, different subheadings and stuff like that. But just be very careful about who you're following, what people are saying, because a lot of it is bullshit. The more I'm in this space, the more I get added to groups, the more I get added to different things, and people talk, and you see more and more crypto YouTubers and how they're trying to do things, how they're trying to basically fleece you guys, and I think that's sick. I really don't like that. Let's have a look. We've got a lot of comments. I didn't realize we'd have many comments. We don't tend to. So I don't know how to get to the one that was most recent. If I've missed your comment, I'm really sorry. I can only see where we are. Where do you think Hello Labs can pump to with the show coming out? See, this is the thing. I like Hello Labs. I do actually like Hello Labs. I'm not. I like Hello and I like Right. But let's have a look at Hello Labs, because I know it pumped big last sort of few days, then it'll last 24 hours. The markup's come down though. That's quite nice. So let's have a look. See, I still think that I still think in 2024, like towards the last quarter, we could probably still see $1 per hello. Like I'm bullish on hello. I like it. But I also like right. And I think if you look at market caps and things like that, I think that the if you're going to invest in one or the other, right this very second, with right being where it is, and some lots of bullish news to come out about right, I think that the market cap, the X potential on right is bigger than hello. But I like both and I hold both. So um, Jay Smith, I miss you. I'm so sorry. Like again, I know you comment on a lot of the videos, and I just haven't had time to go through all my YouTube comments, so I feel really bad. But you're a massive supporter of the channel, so thank you very much. I will get back to every comment eventually. I'm so sorry. Hi Dan, were you tempted by the Miro crash, or is that not for you? I brought a small bag at 4 cents just in case if I'm again. Well, look, this is the thing. So I've said before, I don't like memes. You know, I understand there is opportunities to take memes when they're very low and sell them when they're very high. Of course, it's smart to do that, but I don't get involved in memes. I just want to buy things that have got, you know, a real use case, or they've got hype, or they've got some kind of tangible business behind them. And this is the thing I always say, that if they've got these things, then I really like that. But would I have bought Miro even now? No, I won't. I still can't get rid of this cold, by the way, so apologies that I'm still speaking through my nose. It's doing me head in. But no, I was never tempted by Miro. I believe that another YouTuber, I'm not going to start naming names, but I believe that there was some kind of problem there where, again, an audience has been shat on. So it's not something that I particularly like. And yeah, you know, I'm not one for memes. I'm not one for memes. Tangent rocks, but don't use the C-Fade option. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I've heard very similar. Blah blah. Is that £2? Fan ETH's fees fund. Fanex ETH's fees fund. I appreciate that. This is the first ever. Is it a super chat? Is that what they're called? This is the first one I ever got. So thank you very much for that. But I don't understand what you mean. FanX ETH's fees fund. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. But thank you though. That's the first time I've ever had a donation on the channel. Would you use it for storing Bitcoin? Would I use what for storing Bitcoin? Tangent, or I used to have Ledger. I used to have Ledger, but it's just moved over to Tangent a few months back. Well, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Tangent are also adding support to Hold HBAR. That's good. Best cold wallet for non-laptop holders. I don't think you need a laptop for Tangent. I've never used my laptop for Tangent, so I'm pretty sure you're fine with Tangent, right? Blah blah. Tangent is designed for your phone if it supports NFC. Blah blah blah. Oh, he's talking to someone else. So I get it now. I get it now. That's good. Thanks. Good. Vieira. It sounds like a Shakira lyric. Hi, what's your thoughts on OFN? Okay, let's have a look. OFN. OFN. Open Fabric. Chart looks good. What's the max chart like? Okay, $13 million market cap. That seems low. Let's have a look at it. Layer 1 for artificial intelligence, a planetary scale network for building and connecting decentralized AI applications. Okay, this is potentially interesting. So what we're going to do is, like, this is the thing. So I can't do a deep dive of something that I've just been told about right now, right? So that's impossible. So what we'll do is we'll do the minimal checks just to get an idea, right? So I've got loads of tabs open, far too many tabs open. But let's look at token sniff for a start. Gives us a little idea, right? Let that load. Because again, and these are the things, like you don't need to pay for a course to go and have a look at different things. 0 out of 100, that's awful. What's happened here? Why is it 0? Liquidity pool not found. Ignore for pre-sale. So is this pre-sale? Because I don't think it is, judging by the fact it's got a chart. Let's have a look here. So we'll put it in here. No buy, sell tax, no sell tax, no honeypot. So it's past Dex check. 13.06 million market cap. Doesn't look terrible. That's weird though that it's 0. 0 is not good, right? Where's the actual project again? Is it this one? That one? There it is. I mean, this is the hard thing. So website wise, I quite like it. But again, it's one of these things that I'd have to do a deep dive in, but you can do initial checks. Of course, holders 5,482. Let's look at the 30 odd percent in one wallet. That's a lot, but are these staking? Is there a reason for that? These are all the things you can ask yourself. These are all the questions that you can look through when you see a project. You don't have to take a YouTuber's word for it. You don't have to. Have a little look. Also, where can I store JoyStream? I don't know. I don't like JoyStream. I didn't buy any, so I couldn't advise you on that. Alive to Thrive. Love your honesty, mate. Been checking your work for a few months, picking up a few of your roughies. Do you have a cheeky bag of XRP? Not anymore, no. Not anymore. I think that a lot of people are holding on XRP, and even if it did get back to like $3, everyone who's held it for like 8 years are going to sell it, right? So no, no, I don't hold a cheeky bag of XRP. I did up until towards the end of 2022. No, sorry, 2023. But no, I don't hold it anymore. But I appreciate the fact that you like the honesty. I'm just trying to be as open as possible because I heard from a crypto YouTuber today who was being an absolute dick, and I was like, what a dick. So I'm kind of avoiding it. I maybe try and avoid collabs and stuff in the future as well. But like I said before, Sepral's a really nice guy in my opinion. Having a conversation with him off camera, get to know a bit about the person, and genuinely, I think he's a good guy. So subscribe to Sepral if you can, because he is a decent fella, in my opinion. Obviously, he could do something wrong. If he does, then he's a dick. But for now, he's a good guy. For your fees involved with Fanex being used on ETH gas, well, I've just always bought Ethereum and swapped it to Fanex. So, yeah, there is a gas fee, but they are migrating to Polygon on the 12th to 13th of February. So, again, I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say. Marve, what about crypto coin AP13? Let's have a look. AP13. AP13. Nothing comes up for AP13. Although AP is this one? This the one you're talking about? Let's look at the max chart. Let's took a big dump. Let's have a look. 22,000 holders. That's increasing. 49% of the bag is in one wallet. I'm not overly keen on that. Get rid of that. Let's have a look. Where have we got? Token sniffer. Have a quick look at that. ETH or Pulse chain. So it's on 2 different chains. Wait for it to load. 45 out of 100. The contract owner, the contract contains ownership functionality, and ownership is not renounced, which may allow the creator to current owner to modify contract behavior. For example, disable selling, change fees, or mint new tokens. There could be legitimate reasons for not renouncing ownership. Check with the project team for such information. So that's obviously a concern. So if they can still do what they want with each token, then that would worry me. Don't really know. I don't know anything about the project. Website looks good, but then, you've only got to pay someone to make a good website, right? Again, I have no thoughts on it, to be honest. I'd have to do a deep dive. So, it's one of them. The chat is going too fast for me to actually show the messages, which is bad. Arcblock and LCX having a good week. That leads me on to something, actually. Crypto John. Not Jake Gordon, sorry. Crypto John. Where is he? There he is. Crypto John. Like, I've never spoke to this guy, but I feel as though he's a good guy, right? For me, he's very similar to me in terms of we've both got a job, we've both got things to do. We try our absolute best. So for me, he's a good guy, and I know he's been talking about those particular projects recently. I don't have time to really speak or go on to too many YouTube channels, but for me, he seems like a good guy. So I believe they are both having a good week as well. None of the wise says hello, mate. How are you doing? Second Tim 32. What are your top 5 long-term holds for the bull run? It's a bit tough. So let's have a look. I'll have a look at my portfolio and see how it's doing right now, and work out what I think the top 5 are, because it fluctuates when other things pump, which is normal. Let's have a look. So at the minute, Casper, Trias, Quant, Fanex, Miria, Wright is in there now as well. I really like Infra. Really like Infra as well. I think it's a bit of an understated one. H-Bar also is in there. Thank you for your thoughts. No problem. This dude ain't got a clue. Maybe not. Maybe not. But at least I'm honest. So, you feel free. Obviously you don't have to be here. Go and find someone who's going to sell you a $4,000 course. Do that. The plan is to double this year and let investors participate. Is that in the project you were talking about before? I can't go back to that. I imagine it was what you were talking about before. Do I like Mora games? This is a weird thing, right? So I spoke about this with other people who invested in crypto, and they're like, Mora games. And I've always had this gut feeling as a no. So I'm more into Miria. But the more people talk about it, the more I think it'll do well. So do I like it? Not really. But I don't have a tangible reason why I don't like it. It's a gut feeling. But yeah, I don't know. It probably will do well. Pulse chain is an automatic swerve for me. Shite. Well, that's fine, DC. Dale, appreciate honesty, mate. Great idea to show the sites you use to research. This really helps those that can't buy the expensive courses. Well, this is the thing. I mean, I've said this all along, and I've always tried to be very open and honest on this channel as best I can be. And I know Dale was a good guy, a previous member of the Patreon that we had, and I've had to close it down due to the fact that I just don't have enough time, and I want to give as much time as possible to everyone. Which Dale, by the way, I hope that, and I'll put this in the Discord link. There's a link to this Telegram. It's absolutely free. It'll always be free. It won't be obviously as much as it was when I was in the Discord. It won't be. I can't give as much one-to-one kind of guidance, and I can't like kind of be there for weekly calls or anything like that. But please join the Telegram, because it is free, and I want everyone to be there. So I really appreciate the fact that you're watching and you're here. So thank you, Dale. Appreciate it, mate. Thoughts on GFL? Again, I think it'll do okay. I did find that when I've spoken about GFL and said 2030X, it's one of the most toxic communities I've ever known. So they really do come at you for saying that, you think 2030X. I know the team's really good. I hold GFL. It's not a bad thing, but yeah, its community stinks. Like, it's awful. The amount of shit I get from the GFL community is unbelievable. Which makes me just think, well, it'll do okay. It'll do okay, because they're clearly bullish, and they'll hold and try and hold to 100x, I believe. So if you want to sell it before that, then you can kind of dump on them, right? Blah blah. Guys made more pound on hashtag Hedera HBAR. Source on anything I've tried. Give it a go. Its own ecosystem. Don't really know what that's saying, but GFL low circulating supply, but nice chart, nice. Yeah, it is low circulating supply, but again, I'm not. It's. I hold it. I think it'll do well. Do I expect 100x from here? No. Once HBAR booms, so will Source Swap coins, and of course Davos backed. Yeah, they are. It's like I'm a big holder of Quant, which is also like a World Economic Forum, coin. It's all designed around enslaving humanity. I understand that, but I think we can maybe make some money off it. HBAR again is one of those. Rabid community can be a good sign, even if they are a selection of cocks. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Which is why I still hold it. If it was down to like a popularity contest, GFAL's community have been by far one of the worst, in my opinion, since I've started YouTube, which is just over 6 months ago. The comments I've had from GFL holders have always been horrific. Like, they're very aggressive, which is fine. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, I hold some, so I hold a bag of that. Let it do what it is. I don't care. If they want to win, just say it's definitely 100xing. Well, good luck. Hold on for that if you believe that. It's up to you. There is no financial advice here. I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm showing you what I'm doing. Again, I've never taken a sponsorship. I'm just doing what I'm doing. And I'm hoping that it may help one or two people. If it helps more than one or two people, great. If it helps no one, then I feel like I've failed. So at least one person, I hope, gets some benefit from this. And like I've said before, if you're not in the Telegram yet, and again, I can't be massively active in it, which is why I closed the Discord down. I want to be around as much as I possibly can to try and prevent things, people doing what I did in 2021. So I had a rough time. I used to watch, a few in 2020, 2021, a lot of YouTubers. And when you go back and actually think about it, a lot of it was absolute bullshit. There was no real kind of like how to manage your money, how to make sure that you don't get, shilled upon and shat on. Because a lot of the time, what happens in YouTube, and it happens in general, is that people will buy a project, then give that to their Patreons or whatever, etc., which will then pump the price. I've said this before. And then they'll release it to YouTube, and then the YouTube viewers tend to be the exit liquidity for their Patreons and themselves. Now, when it comes to low market cap coins, it's very easy to do. I never did this, but if you get, as an example, when I spoke about front fans for the first time, so FanX, it was a $500,000 market cap, right? So low, very low. No one was talking about it. I made a video on it. I bought some, then I made a video on it, and it went to like a 5 million market cap in like, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks. But initially, the first kind of like 3 days, 0 to 3 days after releasing the video, it was like 2-3 million. And I never sold a single bit of it. Like, I still hold every single FanX token that I bought then. I've added more since because I believe in the project. I'm bullish on it. But now you can see the impact on on almost very small channel. If you've got 10, 15, 20, 50, 100,000 subscribers, if you mention a coin at that lower market cap, you can see how they can 10x and then sell it on you so fast. That is what happens a lot, particularly if you've got like Patreon communities where you can do these buy alerts and sell alerts early. This is what kind of happens. So this is just what I'm just giving you the actual truth. And I know a lot of people are going to hate that. A lot of people who are fans of like maybe Archie or Crypto Galaxy, because I've heard all kinds of shit about those two recently. If you're fans of them, you're probably going to hate me, and that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't dislike or like either of those. You know, you follow who you want to follow. I'm not asking you to follow me. I'm just happy that you're with me on the journey. We can talk. We can be frank with each other. I want to kind of keep that honesty, and I think that's the most important thing. I will always show you the back door of everything. Like I showed you before, I showed you the money. I showed you the ad revenue from YouTube. Like, not many people do that, right? I'll do it, and I'll do it right away through the bull run. You'll be able to see it. If you want like a monthly thing, if you want to see something else, let me know. I'll show you. The only thing I won't show people is my portfolio, because I think that's very personal, and I don't encourage anyone to ever show people their portfolio in monetary terms. Because I think that's very dangerous. So the only thing I won't do, but anything else, I'm happy to show you. Blah blah has put lawful. Coom George, please HLS don't change like rest of these YouTubers who let their ego ride. Well, this is the thing. So I don't have an ego. I am no different to any one of you watching this. I discovered crypto, like 4 or 5 years ago. I understood a little bit about it prior to that. I tried my best in the 2021 bull run. I did all the right things, but I didn't understand the full cycles and how we have bull, bear markets, things like that, and got stung, lost, a lot of money, built a lot of money up, and then lost a lot of it. So it's important to me to try and just show people who are new to the space that, we are in cycles. This is how it works. Get in low, sell it high. It's not rocket science, but it's very difficult to do because emotions are attached with money all the time. So I'm just trying to be as honest as possible all the way through, and that's what I think is important. Whether you believe that or not, I can't convince you either way. But I'm just who I am. I've shown you ways you can potentially support the channel if you wish to. You don't have to. If you've got like 100 quid and you're like, oh, well, I want to give some money to HLS, I'd rather put the 100 quid in your crypto bags. It's just that, like I say before, I'm working a lot, trying to do what I can. I'm filling my bags with that. If there's potential to get some revenue that isn't from shilling shit coins, then I'd rather do it this way. I'm giving you the option. You can support the channel or you don't have to. But either way, you're always welcome. Same with the Telegram. It's completely free. If you want to contribute and pay a couple of quid here and there, you can. But you don't have to. I want to make it very, very much as though you can contribute as much as you want or as little as you want. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But I'm not going to be shilling shit coins for a fee. So at least you know that when I speak about things, it's from the heart. I'm talking about things that I'm looking into or that I've either invested in. And I'll tell you on the videos in YouTube when like if I've bought a project, I'll tell you I bought infra. Yeah, I didn't buy what we spoke about recently. I've got H bar. What have we spoken about recently that I haven't bought? AWT. This is a good example. Like tomorrow, I'm going to do a video on AWT. I haven't bought that yet, and it's very low in market cap, and it's going to fucking fly. Sepral's been talking about it. It's very good. The project really does excite me, but I haven't bought any yet. I can't afford to just start lashing loads of money down things. I have bills to pay and things like that as everyone else. So I have to be cautious about where I put my bags, right? What do you think of FET, or is there a better AI play that isn't up heaps already? Didn't FET have a problem today? Didn't FET like declare bankruptcy or something? Let's have a look. Sure, didn't something go wrong? I haven't had a chance to properly look, but wasn't there a problem with FET? I mean, for me, it's okay anyway. I prefer Viot. Render's also really, really good. Let's have what's Viot doing? See, I prefer Viot. Viot. I mean, look at the market cap. I think Viot will do better personally, but that's just an opinion. Let's have a look. GFL community sounds like my people. maybe join it. Join their community. What do you think about Viot? Do you think it's dead? Because I thought about sell them to buy more Casper and PCP. See, this is the thing. I don't like flipping through different coins. Like I don't like flipping from one to another. If I've got conviction in the play from the start, unless something comes out that would be significant news that makes me lose conviction in something, like for instance, Quant. Quant does nothing. It's just like that for months, almost like 12 months, 15 months. But I don't mind that. It's fine. I don't want to sell any Quant to buy something else and wait for that to pump. I'll just try and add to other bags as opposed to sell from one to go to another. It's lily padding, and I understand that it can work, but it's not something that I particularly do. Casper, I think is fantastic. I think PZP's got loads of X's ahead of it, but also I do like Viot, but always look maybe to try and generate extra income from other sources. Which is what I'm trying to do, obviously, with the channel and different things like that. I still work, and obviously all my wages go into that. So, but you have to make your own decisions. Chain GPT could be a different play to FET. I like Chain GTP. I do like Chain GTP, and Crypto with Paul as well, a friend of the channel and a good guy. If you want to go and check Crypto with Paul out on YouTube, he's a decent fella. Don't think he's uploaded since Christmas Day though, but he's a genuinely nice guy. Thank you for showing us your back door, Dan. I know this is the thing. Maybe I should start a front fans page, right? I'll probably make more money showing the actual back door than the back door on the YouTube channel. Maybe we should do this thing. Maybe like because I'm in the south of England at the moment. I'm a Scouser from like birth, and I'm a massive Liverpool fan. I'm my granddad was a massive Evertonian, and I'm a big Red. My nan was a big Red. So there was like this thing, and I'm like, Liverpool top of the league at the minute, so I'm buzzing. We had to wait 30 years to win the league, and it was behind closed doors. And I want to kind of, win it again this season. If you're into football, we've got Arsenal tomorrow, and I'm at work for it, which is really fucking annoying. So I hope we beat Arsenal. Obviously, I want to win the league. And Jurgen Klopp saying goodbye broke my heart. It felt as bad as when Kenny give up the reins. So I'm showing my age a little bit, but yeah, maybe I need to get a set of females who are in the south of England right now who want to create front fans content, because that might be the way to fill my bags. Maybe do it that way. Don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Average Joe Crypto, same man. I don't know what bit you're referring to, unfortunately, but delighted to see you. I lost a shit ton of money, laughed my ass off, 100%. Bear market. Yeah, exactly. This is what it is. So back in 2021, everyone felt like a genius, right? But we didn't know that Bitcoin's peak was 69K. We thought that it was 100K. We all had that kind of like, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. It's going to go to this, and we're going to earn so much more. And then bang, it just started plummeting, and it fucked us all over. I didn't even hold Bitcoin. I held like Quant, Trias, loads of different projects that I thought would do well, and they were all up significantly when I bought them. And I could have done well, and I didn't, because I was an idiot. And I don't want anyone else to be an idiot. I want them to like understand, because in 2025, there's loads of me gonna come into the market and be the same idiot from 2021, but they're fresh new idiots, and then they'll have to learn on the next cycle. And it's a law of diminishing returns. Like I think this is going to be the biggest bull run we've ever had in 2025. But if you're like new to it and you're coming in 2025, you're going to get shat on. You are going to get wrecked. If you're watching this video now, you're probably safe because you're building your bags now. But like, if you watch this live stream, I'm pretty sure you won't. But if you did in 2025, if I'm speaking to you in 2025, you're too late, mate. You fucked it. It's too late. What about Karate Combat? Yeah, I spoke about this before. I'd look at it. I think it's okay. I think it'll do all right. I'm not massively bullish on it, but I think it'll do okay because it's got a lot of. I imagine there'll be a few influencers pushing it for sure. Karate Combat, Jam, HV, all on hashtag. Low fees, trading, made a fair bit, but be careful staking the new coins when question marks next to them. Yeah, I agree with that. Always be a bit careful. I traded Quant for Metis. Well, you got to do what you got to do. Metis is doing well, I believe. How is it doing at the minute? I'm not getting rid of my Quant until it hits over $1,000. Metis. Well, Metis is on a dip at the minute, right? Looks like a triage chart, that. Well, you do you. You've got to do whatever you think's best, right? Fetch has gone into information administration, so a dump of that is a sound risk management strategy, I reckon. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked into the entire news, but I did get wind that maybe not literal wind. I'm not burping and farting, but I got wind that maybe something's happened with regards to Fetch. I was never massively bullish on Fetch anyway. However, I've always kind of preferred Render and Viop myself. Richard Price. All right, but for the win, boys, great long-term hold. I believe so. Viop prediction. It's hard to say. I mean, it's difficult making arbitrary like price predictions. But we'll have a look, see what we think. So I don't know, maybe between 20 and 30x, I think is possible from this point. I would suggest. But again, don't take it as written. You've always got to do your own research. Make sure you find out what you think it can go to. Get yourself an exit strategy, of course. I really like Chirply. I think it go to 1 billion market cap. Chirply is one that's going to be spoken about by a lot of influencers. I know that. So it probably will do well. Let's have a look. Chirply. The 24-hour chart's looking decent. It's pumping. Yeah, it's got Myria vibes in the chart. Only a 5 million market cap still. So, yeah, I agree. I think that maybe this has got some. It's quite a cute little thing as well. So, yeah, we'll have a little look at it. I know it's designed to kind of help influencers and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think it'll do well. I don't hold any, but I think it'll do well. I think it's okay. Right, Fanex, AWT, or low cap gems. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I got a bag of right. Obviously, I've already got a decent amount of Fanex. AWT, I haven't got yet. But I need to. I've got the chart for AWT because it's a little bit annoying. Like I still think, like do you know what it is? Right, I'm gutted I didn't get in when I first was told about it. When it was down to like I think it was. Oh yeah, I've got it up here. So it's now a $6.4 million market cap. I think when Several said about it, it was like round here. Uh, and I was like, nah. I mean, it's not massively up from there. Maybe I should just buy some. Maybe I should buy some. I need to earn some money first, and then I'll buy some. But the price, I think it'll do really well. I think it'll definitely do really well. Because I was under the opinion it was one game, but it's not. It's actually like a universe of games. Fett looks like a massive inverse head and shoulders on the 3-day chart. Well, it's up to you to do that with that information. But hearing that they've gone into administration, I wouldn't be so concerned about the chart, to be honest. Should do a tier list live stream, mate. That'd be interesting, actually. That would be quite interesting. Fuck, I'd have to. That would be a lengthy one, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe we'll look towards the end of February. I've got a lot of work. I've got a lot of overtime coming up because I'm doing more overtime because the ad revenue from YouTube is so low that I think I just add more overtime in. So, yeah, I'll try. I'll try and do that. TZ. Thank you. What's your top 5 cryptos right now? Well, again, it's very subjective, but obviously, that I want to build some cornerstones of the portfolio and then some more riskier plays. So, straight off the bat, it would be like Quant and Casper, Trias, Fanex as a riskier play, and then judging by how the market cap is and what things are doing right now, then right would be in there. But in terms of what I hold, then H bar's higher than that. But it all depends. Like it's it would always fluctuate. That will always fluctuate. But I'm not going to sell any of them things until targets are hit. But what will happen is that you can get into a low cap gem and it'll go 10x and it'll overtake some of the things in your portfolio. It's just what happens. So top 5 right now. Top 3 definitely would be Trias, Quant, and Fanex, probably from just a speculative point of view, with a bit of safety. I'm still bullish on Alchemy. Is that the ad revenue one? The advert fraud one? Is it ads? Yeah, it is ads. I liked this back in the previous one, the previous bull run. It don't look great, does it? I actually did. I did like this. Would I still be bullish on it? I don't think so. I'd need to take another look into this. I haven't looked at this particular project since 2021. But I did like it. I did like it, I must admit. Whether it's still a play now, I'm not so sure, but I did like it. They partner with VRA. Well, it's a similar niche, so you would imagine that they would partner because they do a lot of the same things. That's great. I really do apologize as well if I've missed any of your comments because it went quite quick, quite fast. So again, people that I actually consider to be decent people on YouTube, Jake Gordon. I know a lot of people dislike Jake Gordon and he does shill things. Would I pay $300 to join his community right now? No. But if you're into trading, then maybe it's worth doing that. He's got a guy in there who's a trading expert. Like I get on really well with Jake. I didn't really sort of speak to him in terms of crypto because what he knows about crypto is similar to what I know, but he knows a lot about making money online, different things like that. So it's quite interesting. But we're very different people. Again, several. I think he's genuinely a decent guy. I haven't spoken to him personally, and I haven't spoken to Crypto John, but he seems like a genuine nice guy as well. So, not all people in the space appear to be massive dickheads. So I just kind of wanted to kind of like say that not everyone's a tit. But as I'm seeing more and more people coming out with these ludicrously priced courses, it concerns me slightly. And I think a lot of people are going to get wrecked as a result of buying these ludicrously priced courses and then being told how to use CoinMarketCap, Token Sniffer, how to look at low cap gems. Because bearing in mind as well is during the bull run, most of the things you've picked, regardless of how shit they are, will do okay. Everything will pump because that's just what a bull market is. So be very, very wary about when people are saying that they've got this, they've got that. I'd be very concerned, and I don't want anyone to feel as though they're not able to come and talk about things in a space. So again, if you haven't yet, join the free Telegram. It's free. It'll always be free. It'll never be chargeable. Just go in, join it. If you're a veteran into crypto and you know hundreds of things, you might even know far more than I know. You might know less than what I know, whatever. It don't matter. Just get in, have the conversations. There is no charge, so just enjoy it, right? Let's have a look. I'm bullish on XCN. Let's have a look. Onyx. This the one you're talking about? I wouldn't be bullish on that. That looks like it's been hammered. But again, I can only give you a brief look because it takes hours to really deep dive into a particular project, not just a couple of minutes. Wait for this to load up. 50 out of 100. A wallet contains a substantial amount of tokens which could have a large impact on token price if sold. Okay, so that's not massively bullish. Let's have a look. Holders are going up though, wallet-wise. Couple of 20-odd percent. What makes you bullish on it? Why are you so bullish on it? That'd be a good question. Am I being thick? What does HLS stand for? Well, that's the mystery. That's the mystery that will never be revealed. So it's like it's a mystery. I've had people guess it. Like people have said, is it my initials? No, because my name's Dan. It legitimately is. There's been a few different guesses. I think the Humanitarian League Standard was one of them that someone guessed. No, it'll remain my own secret. I got 200 FanX and received 107 because of ETH gas fees. I won't buy more until it's on Polygon. Sooner the better. Can't understand price fluctuations with fees being so high. Are they dumping? I don't believe they're dumping. I've seen the problems with it. But yeah, you do you. If you want to buy it on Polygon, then 12th to the 13th, I believe they're migrating. But ETH fees are a problem. If you think ETH fees are bad now, wait till the bull run. They're going to be horrendous. That's the one I deep dived. Okay, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Is that Onyx? If you did deep dive, then tell me what you're bullish on. It went up 75% after that meeting. They hold, then went down below what I brought. Yeah, crypto does fluctuate. I don't really know much about what I can tell you about that. It does fluctuate. The XCN chart looks like a dog's ass. It does. It has massive upside, risk to reward ratio. Okay, so there's a discussion going on about this particular project. Hairy love spuds then. That. That's good. That's good. I didn't even consider that as an option. Um, that would do really well if I start a Fanex profile page, right? Hairy love spuds. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll have that. FLR is looking good too. FLR. Let's have a look quickly. I'm going to wrap this up very shortly though because I have to go to work in like 6 hours and I'm tired. Flare. Oh, not the XRP shit again. Is that FL? Are you talking about FLR? I don't care about XRP stuff. XCN is no good. It'll pump small, but no new all-time highs. People tie it to JP Morgan, but it's not their coin. That's very possible. What's your thoughts on the current state of Myria? I like Myria. I think it'll do fine. I have no issues with it. No problems with it. Heard of ZK Swap Finance? Yeah, I keep getting emails about it. People keep telling me to promote it and get paid for it. So I'm not even going to look at it right now because I just don't want to know. Just subscribe, like the vibes here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ha ha ha. Lol. Okay. Well, it's just nice to have people on board. You're the goat, dude. So genuine, but still euphorica. I'm not sure what that is. Hairy legged sod. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Yeah, you can use either. HLS. XRP talk should be insta ban apart from this, obviously. Yeah, look, I mean, it's one of them things. It'll do okay. Everything will pump. Everything will pump during a bull run. The risk to reward in XRP is very, very small. Like you're not going to get a massive reward. So I'm not really keen on XRP. This is the thing, and I think a lot of you probably would have felt this. Everyone was dragged in. A lot of people were dragged in who are new to crypto were dragged in by XRP. So XRP we actually owe a debt of service to because it was the first coin that a lot of people ever spoke about. And I think it got a lot of people in the space. And then when people started learning more about crypto, I think people started thinking, well, XRP. And I know there's still lots of videos, a lot of channels that still say XRP is going to like $1,000 a coin, which just isn't physically possible. Like the market cap of that would be bigger than the entire S&P 500. You know, it's not going to do that. But people still hold it. People still think $100 and things like that. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm late to the show. Love the title here, and you won my trust a couple of videos ago when you said you don't take money from crypto projects. Thank you for your presence here. Oh, thank you very much. Again, like I say, I've never received a penny from anything. I've even tried to set up an affiliate link for MEXC, and I've still not received a penny from that either. So I must not be very good at what I do, right? Chirply. Yeah, we spoke about Chirply. I think it's okay. Euphorica, look real quick. Okay, this is the last coin I'm going to look at. Because I do need to go to bed. Do need to go to bed. This must be new, right? Ready to become a Fortian or Fortian? Who knows? Watch the preview trailer. I'll do that later. The game, the world. This actually looks quite nice. This actually cool. But is it a load of shit? We'll have to find out. I think it looks okay. Where's the token address? No token address that I can see. I'd have to do far more digging into this than to give you any kind of opinion. Initial glances, it looks okay, but I don't want to say it's definitely going to do well. Shido, yeah, I've heard about that. Again, this is the Euphorica was the last one we're going to look at. It does seem interesting. You are right, David. It does seem interesting. We wouldn't begrudge you taking a few quid as long as it was obviously stated as a paid thing. You put the work in, man. Yeah, but this is the thing. So If, for instance, if NordVPN, for instance, I want to try and, like, this is the thing. I want to have these conversations with the audience. I want us to have these conversations as a collective. If um if NordVPN said to me, like, here's X amount of money to speak positively about NordVPN, then I'll do that because I think that's useful. It's a useful thing to people who are in crypto. You don't have to have a VPN, but it's very useful if you're in America and you want to use MEXC or various different things. That's useful. But what I don't want to do, and what I will never ever do, and I can promise you this on my life right now, is that when a crypto company, and I've had so many, they're doing me head in, literally in the fucking emails saying, "Do you want to promote this coin? Here's $2,000." Now, I'm a small channel. Can you imagine what the big ones are getting paid? That's fucking insane, right? For a start off. But they're like, this is a pre-sale meme coin or whatever it is. I will never promote one of them because I don't want to see. Because what happens there is, yeah, is A, the influencer gets paid by the company to initially to promote it. They get an allocation of tokens usually as well. When that token then spikes after they spoke about it, they sell, so they gain money there as well. And the audience are left with fuck all. And that's a problem. Like, can you imagine though, if, like, this is where people don't have a conscience, and I've said this before in the past, like, a conscience is massively important because can you imagine a single mum or a single dad who is just trying their best, they're working hard, they're providing for their family, and they want to invest, they want to try and get a better life for themselves, and they see one of these YouTubers who they now trust promoting one of these pre-sales, and like, oh, you're going to 100x, you're going to 10x within a few hours, you're going to 100x, and then it rugs. And that person who's like thought, well, if I just put enough in to provide for my family, and then they get rugged, that's fucking sickening. Like, someone who, if you do that, if you do those things, if you're promoting these things that do that, then you're a cunt. As simple as that. And that is exactly what you are, because you shouldn't do that. That's wrong, because people are putting in their little bits of money that they've got left. They might not have enough. They might have paid their bills. They've got this little amount of money each month to put into crypto, and they try and think, well, they believe you, so they'll put it in that rug pull. And it's a fucking disgrace. And like, that really pisses me off to the point where I think, well, you absolute bastards, which is why I'll never do that. So yeah, if Bitcoin or if fucking NordVPN want to do a sponsorship, then that's different. But I will never promote a fucking rug pull or a fucking pre-sale or any of that shit. It's wrong. It's wrong, and no one should really do it. To be fair, I think I've maybe gone off a bit of a rant, so I've lost where I was in the. I don't think I can. How do you go up there? I don't think it works. If I, oh, you can go back. You can go back. That's good. The amount of MSM FUD on XRP makes you believe corporations are looking to lower the. Yeah, look. I mean, if you still think XRP is going to 1,000, then then enjoy that. It's not. It's not out yet. I'm not sure. Is that what? Is that? Is that this one? Euphorica. It's not out yet. Is that what you're talking about? Because yeah, it might be a decent thing. Jonathan Del Rio, you're an upstanding guy. Well, this is the thing. I'm trying to be, right. I'm trying to be. I don't want to do the things that other people are doing. Respect, bro. Same as Several. Yeah, he seems like a good guy too. I genuinely believe that. If he does something that changes my opinion on that, I'll obviously let you know. But from having a conversation with him privately, he seems like a really nice guy, like a genuinely nice guy. Dude, I watch your videos every day. I love it. I do my own research. Let me know when you're going to go live. I'll be there. Disabled vet Gwat. I'll be there. I love crypto. Oh, disabled vet. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure what Gwat is though. But yeah, obviously, I, if you're disabled through your service and stuff like that, then I'm sorry to hear that, and You sound like a decent guy. Fanex Valentine's NFT. Okay, get some rest. Go get some rest. We need your best. I believe so. Yeah, they said they were going to do some kind of Valentine's NFT thing from the what was it, the AMA we had back in, like, was it New Year's Day or New Year's Eve? They said they were doing that. They said they were going to do a St. Patrick's Day one as well in March. So yeah, I believe that the NFTs are coming. Fair play, Dan. You're a good Ed. Respect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, DC. Keep finding low coins that will boom and have utility. Lower we get in, the better. Yeah, the lower you get in is always the better, in my opinion. Keep finding low coins that will boom and have you just, is that twice? The same one twice, right? Genuine guy, thank you very much. This is the thing, you know. You have to follow who you want to follow, of course. Can you let us know which crypto does contact you for paid reviews for a heads up of what we see from other YouTubers? I don't know if I'm legally allowed to do that. Join the Telegram. Maybe I can put it there. I'm not sure I can publicly broadcast it on YouTube. So yeah. A Liverpool dude who wouldn't steal your car tires. Yeah, I know. All right. There's very stereotypical things about my city, and I don't like it, but it is what it is. I don't really care. We're good people, right? Hit the like button. The message needs to be heard. Oh yeah, I never do that. You know, on live streams, I don't think I've ever said hit the like button without someone reminding me. So yeah, if you want, I'm gonna bring it to an end now, so you don't even have to hit like. Don't even bother hitting the like button, because I'm gonna go very shortly. I literally need to sleep. He's a Brit, HLS, high-low Shires. Potentially. Your recent collabs were great. Thank you. I'm fucked. Good night, Hairy Love Spuds crew. This is a thing now. I think Hairy Love Spuds is like that. We're gonna go with that. That'll be the thing. So welcome to Hairy Love Spuds Crypto. That's we're gonna go with that. Your thoughts on WAM, please. I can't do another project right now. I will check for you and we'll do something on another video. Global war on terrorism. Yeah, the same way there was a global war on drugs and a global war on climate change. It's probably all absolute bullshit. Last Christmas was good, but then they went a bit shit. You're talking about WAM. Yeah, that's good. That's a fucking good response. Well done. You've got a very similar sense of humor to me. Yeah. Last Christmas was good. Wake me up before you go as well, because I need to go to sleep. So it's one of them. Have you heard about scarce? No decimal. No, not that I can think of. But I'm not going to look at it now. So look, thank you very much for everyone who's been here, everyone who's contributed, commented, liked. Again, get yourself in the Telegram if you wish to, or you can give me $1,000 and I'll show you how to use Token Sniffer. You can do whichever one you want to do. It's up to you. Last comment is here. Lol, banter, bro. Nice one. Okay, that's a nice way to end it, right? Yeah, do what you like. If you want to subscribe. If you don't. Like if you can. Comment whatever you want. Have a nice evening. I need to go to sleep. I will see you tomorrow. I think my video tomorrow I'm going to make about AWT, but again, it's not my pick. I've not invested in it yet. I fear that when I make the video, people are going to invest in it, and I'm going to be, priced out. But it is what it is. I just try and keep things as real as possible. So, yeah, join the Telegram. Most importantly, join the Telegram if you're feeling a bit lost, and it's not all about crypto as well. We're going to do subheadings where you can talk about things in life. It doesn't have to be just crypto. If you're going for a bad time, we'll have subheadings, and you can have people around you, which I think is important. So yeah, join the Telegram. Do what you wish to do. I can't tell you to do anything. Nothing's financial advice. Do whatever you wish to do. But thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for your support on the channel. It does mean a lot. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Take it easy. ta